Tijo van Eeghenschool is a primary school about half an hour from Amsterdam. The school is located in an area with a lot of space and nature. This is also visible in the playground of the school, where the children have a lot of freedom to develop their own play. Since a few years, the Tijo van Eeghenschool has innovated their educational program. Their goal is to achieve autonomy, ownership, deeper learning and a high learning motivation in the children. To achieve these goals, they have chosen to work with the Noordwijkse Methode. My name is Vrum van Egmond. I'm the founder of the Noordwijkse Methode. I'm a psychologist and expert in learning. In 2006, I have founded my own primary school in Noordwijk, a village at the seaside in the Netherlands. I originally designed the Noordwijkse Methode for my own school. After a few years, it became clear that other schools wanted to integrate the Noordwijkse Methode in their school as well. So I started helping other schools to innovate their education. At this moment, around 30 schools in the Netherlands work with the Noordwijkse Methode. The Tijo van Eeghenschool is one of them. During mornings, the children work in their own class with their own classroom teacher on the subjects of literacy and mathematics. In the afternoon, the children learn about history, geography and biology. And besides that, they also have art classes, music, theater and dance, sports, STEAM lessons, and they learn how to cook. All teachers all have their own specialty and teach one subject to all the children and age groups in the school. The subjects are connected through a central theme. The teachers work together to design their lessons. The afternoon classes are called atelierles, a different word for workshop, because there are a lot of different learning activities taking place. The teachers use a very clear structure for their atelier designs. This structure is summarized in what we call the fundamental learning model. This model helps the teachers to differentiate their classes in each of the elements of the lesson. Every lesson starts with activating the existing knowledge of the children on the subject that is taught that specific afternoon. Together with that, the teacher tries to trigger the curiosity of the children, using different activities and questions to make the children wonder about the subject at hand. Now that the attention of the children is caught, the teacher explains the learning goals of the lesson. This way, the children know where their focus should be and they can be more self-directive. The teacher will introduce new information to the children, either by reading a book, watching a video, going on an excursion, storytelling, or a discovery activity. An important aspect of learning is thinking. The teachers will try to encourage the children to ask questions and think about the information that they have been given. We have developed a set of questions to research all aspects of new information. These are called the thinking bubbles. The thinking bubbles encourage deep learning. They are about memory and understanding, research and information processing skills, making connections, taking different perspectives, creative thinking, personal relevance, and value determination. These thinking bubbles are integrated in every class. Throughout the process, the children use a lot of activating activities to stimulate different ways of learning and using multiple senses. After discovering something new and thinking about it, the children have to process the new information and apply it to new settings and activities. They get assignments to really do something with the new information. Finally, the lessons are always finished with a reflection on what the children have learned. By doing so, children get the opportunity to organize their brain before they go home. In the ateliers of the Tijo van Eeghenschool, you recognize these steps taking place. Also, for the children, the fundamental learning model offers a recognizable structure that supports learning new skills, insight and knowledge.
I'm Tijo and I'm working at the Tijo van Eeghenschool. I am the vice principal. Normally in the mornings we focus at mathematics and literacy, spelling, and in the afternoon, twice a week, we work with the atelierles, and then they are specialized in a subject as art or history or science, and then the teachers go to different classes to teach their lessons. We work with a central team at our school, and for now the team is space. So every class, every group is working on that theme with a different subject.
My name is Cornelis. I work now for a year as a teacher here at the Tijo van Eeghenschool in Arnhout. I teach 3 days a week, and this afternoon I taught geography. And before this I had a career in the international financial sector. One day I got an epiphany. Suddenly I thought, what am I doing here? I want to do something useful. So that's when I started thinking. A month and a half later I decided to quit my job, and some thinking later I decided to pick up an entirely new career as a teacher, because that really has added value, I think.
Today we will follow Cornelis, the classroom teacher of Group 6. The children with the age around 9 to 10 years old. Cornelis will teach this class about the Earth and its continents. We will take you with him through his atelier lesson, step by step.
Wat ik wil, is dat jullie allemaal je wisbordje en je pen pakken.
Before class starts, children prepare all materials they need for their lesson. Class management is important when you want to give the children freedom. A standard part of the lesson is to explain the learning goals to the children. This helps them to organize their learning and to recognize important elements of the afternoon.
Maar ik wil eerst dat jullie even een tekening zelf maken van de aarde. Op je wisbord. Ik ben zo nieuwsgierig wat...
What do the children already know about the continents? The children activate their existing knowledge by drawing their idea of the globe and its continents. After that, they show their drawing to the teacher and each other. By activating their existing knowledge, new information is processed more effectively. After activating their existing knowledge, Cornelis shows the children their school on Google Earth. He zooms Google Earth out to show the children where their school is situated on our planet. He helps them explore the Earth by asking them questions about what they see. This helps the children to activate their brains and trigger their curiosity. The children talk about what they see in small groups, and they show the answers to the question again on their small whiteboards. This way, everybody gets a chance to speak and everybody is involved. The children answer thinking bubble questions like, does our planet consist of more water or more earth? Can we turn our planet to a side where you see only water? The teacher shares his own enthusiasm about the discovery of our planet with the children. When teachers and children are learning together like this, we call it shared wonder.
Let op, ik vind dit zo bijzonder. Ik wist dit niet. Moet je kijken. Wat het punt eigenlijk is dat er zoveel water is op de aarde. Dat moet je kijken, dat is toch niet normaal, man.
How many continents can we find on our planet?
We gaan even tellen. We hebben 1 Eurazië. Die tel ik even als 1. Dan hebben we, hoe heet dit, best wel grote continent. Mamoen?
Volgens mij Afrika.
Afrika, lekker. 2. Er zijn mensen die zeggen dat er nog een geheim continent is. En dat ligt onder water. Weet jij die?
Atlantis.
Nee, Atlantis is de verzonken stad. En daarvan weet niemand waar die is. Maar een continent, ze zeggen dat hier...
Ga inzoomen.
Dat hier naast,
Zo zien we hem nu.
naast Australië, daar zeggen sommige mensen, daar ligt Zeelandia. Nee, maar dat gaat niet, vrienden, want kijk...
After being thrilled by the secret continent, Cornelis makes a link between the image of the Earth and reading maps in the atlas by asking the children about the meaning of the colors of the Earth. Again, the children discuss in their group and write it down. Next step is to provide new information to the children. They watch a video about the conditions that make life on Earth possible. First, they watch this video with the whole group. Then they watch this video again in small groups. Cornelis explains the assignment before watching the video, so the children know what to look for. Cornelis asks the children to summarize the information from the video by drawing 10 images. They have to discuss with their group what images they find suitable to summarize the video. Cornelis also shows the assignment on the digital school board, so it is clear for all the children what they need to do.
Nou, we hebben hier eigenlijk gewoon een rondje getekend. Dus dat is eigenlijk de aarde met nog een rondje omheen voor de dampkring. We hebben ook het goudlokje hier. We hadden gewoon een stuk goud getekend.
Met een lokje.
Een lokje erbij.
One child of each group presents its drawings before the whole class. Did the other groups design the same summary as their group? By comparing the drawings, the children are activated to participate. Now that the children have gathered a lot of information about our planet and its continents, the next step in learning is to apply this knowledge in a new assignment. The children are asked to cut the continents out of a format and glue them on the right position on a blank paper, to create their own map of the world. In this assignment they use multiple senses. They use the map of the world in the atlas as an example, and they really have to puzzle to put the continents on their rightful place and position. Cornelis walks around interacting with the children and coaching them when needed.
Ik zie bij sommigen hele mooie, die onwijs lijken op de kaarten uit de atlas. Bij anderen, daar zag ik soms een beetje gekke kaarten. Nou ja, dat geeft helemaal niks, jongens. We zitten hier op school om juist dit soort dingen te leren. En weet je wat nou bijzonder is, jongens? Als je aan mensen in China vraagt om een wereldkaart te maken, die ziet er gek genoeg heel anders uit. Want wat zij doen, is China in het midden zetten.
As today's lesson is nearly finished, Cornelis wraps up with the children to reflect upon everything that they have learned this afternoon. With their group, they write down the most remarkable things they have learned today on their laptop. The results of the different groups are shown on the digital schoolboard by using the Padlet app. This reflection is a vital part of the lesson because it helps the children to focus on what they have actually learned.
Eens even kijken. Ik heb dit nog nooit op deze manier gedaan, dus ik ben heel nieuwsgierig. Oh ja, nou, dat gaat gelukkig wel. Maar moet je kijken. Wat we eigenlijk doen als we zo'n kaart maken, is dit.
Before the children return to their homes, Cornelis has one more little surprise for the children in stock. To trigger their curiosity for the next atelier lesson later this week, he shows them an orange. He compares this orange with our planet. Our planet is round, like an orange. How can you make a flat world map out of a round Earth? Cornelis asks the children to discuss this question with their parents at home. After this, the children and Cornelis are ready to say goodbye and end their school day.
I think a very nice feature of this method is that it combines all kinds of different skills needed. So it's never at any moment a dull lesson.
Well, we search for a program which include motivation, more active learning, diversity, learning actives, and of course ownership. And also brings a great connection between teachers and also the connection between teachers and the children. The teachers are more used to working like this at the moment. And so the preparation time is a lot less than before. And they are also working together more, the teachers. That's really nice to see. Children here at our school come from higher educated families. So they are broad orientated and we really want to lure them more. At our school we are focused on deeper learning. We want to motivate them to think critical, and research skills are also really important. Well, the students are really enthusiastic. They are more involved in each subject, and kids are different, and kids learn different, and kids need different education. And I think we can motivate the kids more easily due to this program.
You really see that they're getting really involved. So they are really sucked into the subject. This method, I dare to say, really makes them curious and eager to learn.
My name is Lot and I'm 9 years old.
My name is Hugo and I'm 10 years old.
My name is Koen and and I'm 9 years old. It's a very different type of learning because it's like very interactive. First I was just learning for a test, but now you can't do it at home. But now you just learn everything in the lessons, so it's like more interesting what you're learning.
Well, I think with actual school methods like spelling and math, we caught up, and it's really going great with that. We learn how plants grow, what we need for them, what they can't handle. Like when a plant grows in the dark, it thinks it's underground, so that's why it will try its best even harder. It will try even harder to be able to grow.
When you learn in groups, then when you're older, you know how to learn in groups, so that if there's someone who's really different, you still need to learn how to cooperate with them and work with them with respect. I think I know more now because of the atelierles.
So there was a continent that you didn't know yet, and it's called Eurasia.
Yeah.
Can you point that out, Lot?
Here this is Eurasia, and it's also here Europe, and here is Asia. But it's like it's one piece of land, so that's why some people call it Eurasia.
And you also learned about a secret continent that only a few people know about.
A secret continent.
Can you point that out, Koen? What was it?
Around this part of the ocean called Zeelandia. First, you really have to listen to the teacher, what he's explaining, and then you have to do something over what he has explained. Sometimes you need to make a presentation over what you learned.
At the end of the lesson you look back, and with the children together you reflect on what they've learned, and what you see then is that they really tell all kinds of things that you wanted them to learn. At the end of a cycle of 3 lessons, I ask them to make to prepare something, a presentation or a small booklet, and then you see all the things back what you wanted them to learn.
we made a few minor adjustments. So the group has to stay in their own class and they can't mix. So every teacher teach the lessons which he has made and which his colleagues has made. So we are not mixing anymore. And so that's the only adjustment we have to make.
Because I think their teaching would be pretty good, but sometimes you just have to let the kids experience themselves. Because if they get a wound or they hurt themselves, they'll learn not to do it next.
If you work in groups, you learn how to cooperate with each other. So, yeah.
I think there are not a lot of difficulties. It's more like the teachers need to learn a different way of thinking and teaching. And they need also, in the beginning, a lot of extra time to prepare their lessons. But more experience, the better. A really good one is to invite the parents to your school to educate them what you are going to do and what is the program about. And then, well, you can make the connection better with the parents. Just do it, just try it and see where it goes from there.
Bye. Bye. Bye.